Right time now is 8:35. 350,000 Americans suffer heart attacks every year, and an estimated only 10% will survive. To try and help those statistics improve, tens of thousands of people are gathering at Target Field this morning for the Twin Cities Heart Walk, and our Todd Walker is one of them. Good morning again, Todd. Oh, got the soccer ball ready to go, huh?
Good morning, Leah. Yes, good morning, Leah. Yes, I am in the selfie station, so you can come down here, get your picture taken. There's a chance that you just may end up on the Jumbotron down here at Target Field. Yes, as you said, the walk did start, or will start shortly after 9 o'clock. They're expecting close to 25,000 people. It's the largest walk in the state of Minnesota, with the goal this year to raise $3 million. You can just simply show up, and I thought I'd introduce you. Yes, now we're a dancing team. Kari Kehr, how are you?
Great, how are you?
I said your name right.
You did.
I certainly did. That's a little inside joke there. Kari has had her name butchered all over the media. Okay, so Kari, so tell me, you are a survivor, and this is, how many years have you walked?
This is my second year.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your story, Kari.
My story is 18 months ago, I had some weird feelings in my chest, and I went and talked to my doctor about it. I was misdiagnosed with acid reflux. I went back. Then I was misdiagnosed with asthma, and I went back about a week later when it got severe during just a dog walk. And it turns out that I did EKG, and 20 minutes later I was in a cardiologist's office, and I had surgery the next day.
That is such an amazing story, Kari. So you really took charge of your own health care, because you simply were told, go home, and it's acid reflux, but you were like, something's telling me it's more?
Yeah, absolutely. I had 95% blockage in my LAD, which is also known as the widowmaker, and would have been life-threatening. If it blocked all the way, I would not be here today. So my story is, go out there, keep hounding your doctors if you don't feel like something's right.
Wow, that's unbelievable. And Kari is also a newlywed. This would be Kari's husband right back here. And so, I mean, here you are, a newlywed, and you mind if I ask your age?
I'm 48.
48, and you have you have this type of condition. Well, Kari, I'm glad to see that you are a survivor. Kari and Kari's sister is a good friend of mine as well, so I was glad we had a good chance to be here this morning. But wow, I mean, think about that, Leah. Absolutely no signs whatsoever, but it's just a little bit of what would be some people would think of acid reflux, and then going down and pushing and pushing and pushing, and 95% blockage. Wow, unbelievable. I'm here with Barb. Good morning, Barb.
Good morning. How are you?
Good to see you again, Barb. So nice to be down here, and Fox 9 has been such a supporter of this for years and years and years.
Yeah, and we so appreciate it. It's just been great to have the additional exposure to what we're trying to do here from Fox 9 every year. So
all right, so Barb is the executive director of the American Heart Association. So Barb, this has been going on for over 20 years, and so what type of impact has a walk like this made for heart health?
Well, I think one thing we just heard was Kari's story. People are advocating more for themselves, but the thing is that we right now have been #1 killer of Americans' cardiovascular diseases for years, and we almost made it to #2 last year, and we think this year we may be at #2. And, we know people are not always saying, we're #2, we're #2. But as far as a disease that's so devastating to so many, we want to be #2 behind cancer deaths. And we feel like we've been making some great strides in improving health and in making sure people are being their best advocate, in working with our partners to get the latest, drugs and devices out into the marketplace, and making sure people are being healthy.
All right, Barb, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for the great work you do. So, Leah, Cody, it's getting a little bit warmer down here, and you can come down here at Target Field. You can get your blood pressure checked. You can learn a little bit about CPR, healthy eating, and just, they're just looking for a donation and be one of the 25,000 people that are going to come out and walk today in support of heart health. We always have a great time down here, and it's been a fun morning. So, Leah, I'm going to send it back to you guys, and come on down. That is just such an amazing story that Kari shared with us this morning. All right, have a great Saturday,
guys. So glad she's doing well. Thank you, Todd. They got to get moving a little bit, get the blood flowing for that walk, and that'll warm them up a little bit.
Yeah, it will, and it could be worse. I mean, it could be like 95 degrees or something ridiculous like that.
Some would call that worse. Some would call that better.
That's true. Good point.
Well played.
All you got to do is put on a jacket and wear some gloves. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
40 degrees right